Hi, welcome back to my journal journey. Today I'm looking at 5 theme ideas for spring. I wasn't sure whether I was going to do this video or not, but I was searching on nationalcalendardays.com or something like that, which was showing calendar days and the more wacky days that are celebrated, and the inspiration kind of just hit me from there. Some of these I have sketched out, some of them are half done. This one is half outlined in fine liner. That's the one. So they're all at different stages. This first theme is obviously sweets. There's some jelly beans on there as well. I was going to try and sneak a donut on the page, but I just wasn't that successful because April the 22nd is National Jelly Bean Day, and May the 11th is National Eat What You Want Day. Then June only went up as far as the 21st. The first Friday in June is National Donut Day. So you've got all those sweet treats to choose from. And I thought, why not? So I put some sweets on there for Eat What You Want, and jelly beans on there for obviously National Jelly Bean Day. As I say, I was going to try and squidge on a donut, but I didn't want to make it too jam-packed. As I say, these are only ideas and you can do what you want with them. I have decided to use my W.H. Smith brush pens to complete these themes. I know I do usually use my Tombos, but these brush pens are something that I got before getting my Tombos. They were cheaper. They're not the cheapest pen going, but they are cheaper. Apparently I don't have a brown. I've only got a dark brown for the lollipop stick. It didn't take me very long to doodle these. I did start by doodling in pencil, and then I went over it with just one of my Uniball fine liners. And that is idea number 1. Idea number 2 would be an April theme. So for this theme, it links to the 11th of April, which is National Submarine Day. So I googled submarine clip art or submarine cartoon, and I've just copied the clip art that I found on Google. I thought this was a really cute theme because this submarine is very cute, but also it's not a theme that you see done very often. And I took a list of all the national days that I found, and I have to say there are so many. I ended up filling a whole page in my journal just of ideas, and for these ideas, I don't know where my black's gone from this set, so I'm just going to use my Papermate Flare. I only took the ideas that I thought I could do quite simply. There are so many others that can be created from the list of national days. So just going to rub out the pencil lines. It makes my table shake like crazy, so I'll be right back. So I've got rid of most of the rough pencil lines, and of course I'm going to colour it in yellow. And since sketching out this little doodle, yes, I have had "We All Live in a Yellow Submarine" stuck in my head on loop. If you are looking for an alternative to Tombows and you do live in the UK, I do find these WH Smith pens quite nice. And it's nice just to have them in a drawer next to me because I only have a handful of them. I bought these pens and my King Art pens from Homesense at approximately the same time. The shade range is quite limited, but you can get a lot of things done with them. And I don't think I have the full set anyway. So I think I found some Tombows at Homesense, and I thought I would test them to see what all the fuss was about, and then I started collecting them. So that's theme idea number 2 for the 11th of April, which is National Submarine Day. Theme idea number 3. I was looking through my old journals and I came across a weather related journal theme in 2021, and I was blown away by it. I know in 2021 we had a lot more time on our hands, so the themes that I do now are nowhere near as detailed, but that's where I took this inspiration from. And the national days are the 14th of April is National Gardening Day. It's also National Look Up at the Sky Day, which I didn't even know was a thing. And then June 13th is Weed Your Garden Day, which I found quite hilarious. I have to say, weeding my garden is not a job that I do often enough, and I do need to get more consistent at it. I'm just going to rub out those lines before I carry on. I do enjoy having a nice garden to look at, and I wanted to incorporate both the gardening aspects and the look up at the sky, because I have done similar-ish themes twice in my whole collection of journals, and I have loved both of them. Another look up at the sky idea is space. I'm looking at the stars. I've tried multiple star themes. I've only really been happy with one of them. So that's one that is very hit or miss for me. But if you wanted to do a space theme, spring might be your time to do it, because in May there's a couple of space days, so it might be a nice idea for you. For the gardening aspect, I did say that I wanted to include it, but I didn't want to sit and draw out flowers. Some days I'm really good at drawing them, other days not so good. So I'm just going to pop in this tape from Journal Say. I could put it in as a full thing, but I am going to trim it down, and it gives a lot more detail than I could ever hope to draw. And sometimes if you've got these tapes lying around, one, it's always good to use them, and two, it makes your journal set up a lot quicker. If you don't have tapes like this, my other option was going to be to use some washi stickers that I picked up very cheaply from the range. I think they were about 99 pence or £1.89, and they would work just as well. So there's my gardening part, and again I'm going to put April on here just because 2 out of 3 of the days fall in April. Could have done that a bit more central. So that's theme number 3. Number 4, you did just get a sneak peek. On the 22nd of April, no, that's Jelly Bean Day. On the 5th of April, it's Deep Dish Pizza Day. And on the 3rd Friday in May, it's Pizza Party Day. So I thought with those 2 days, you couldn't not have a pizza. I was that child at school who never liked pizza. all my friends used to think I was absolutely crackers. For the pepperoni, the bits on top, I'll do a dark red. And then I'm going to get rid of the pencil lines. I'm a bit stuck because I don't have a light brown. Suppose this one could have worked for the crust, but I didn't want it too neon for the cheese. I think there is also a pizza day in February. I was trying to give my mum some ideas for her journal themes. She's done a beautiful floral for January, and she's incorporating light into all of her themes, which I thought was absolutely beautiful. She's doing that through stickers. I am just going to have a look in my King Art pens. I've got them sorted out into warmer colours and cooler colours. I think that one might be my best bet. Again, if you come across these in Homesense or TK Maxx or anything, and they were again cheaper than Tombows, they are worth picking up. I think the nibs are a bit more flexible, but they are good pens. Going to just do a brown May for this one. And there is your next one. This final idea is for those over the legal age, and it is a cocktail theme. Again, I got this from an old journal that I had completed, where for my birthday month I did a cocktail theme, and I wasn't too impressed at the time with it, but looking back at it 4 years later, I was very impressed. So just in the same sort of idea here, with drawing just an outline of the cocktail glass. If you wanted to add colour, you can, but the way that I did it in my journal was I left it just black and white drawings. I did embellish it a little bit with a few flowers at the side, and then get rid of some of these smudge that a little bit, get rid of some of these pencil lines, and I did a quick Google, so don't come for me about the recipe that I found, but including a recipe card for each of the cocktails. I did an absolute beautiful pina colada in my previous journal. The problem is, because I've written all over the pages, don't feel comfortable necessarily showing them on the internet. But there is fifth idea for Easy Spring, and that is linked to the 24th of March, which is National Cocktail Day. The 25th of May is National Wine Day, and in June you have National Bourbon Day and Martini Day. So it would fit for any of those months. Or if it's your birthday. So I need to trim that. Going back to the start, I'll do a quick flip through of the 5 ideas. Sweets, jelly beans, eat what you want. Submarines, looking up at the sky or your garden. Pizza and cocktails. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.